Hey party people, and welcome back. Today we're going over a topic that I know too much about, and that is nutrition and what happens to your body during a breakup. So that I can help one of y'all who may be going through a breakup right now, or a friend that's going through a breakup. Maybe you recently went through a breakup and your appetite's still not normal, or you have a sneaking suspicion that you might be going through a breakup coming up. Let's buckle up and let's get through this together. Hey y'all, if we haven't met, my name is Nicole. I am a registered dietitian, and I have been working in nutrition and fitness world for over 10 years, but that experience really isn't gonna help me too much except for looking through research for this video. I've also been unsuccessfully dating for many years, and I am a big sister to two sisters, so the whole big sister life advice I got down on lock. And most importantly, just went through a breakup, got over the breakup, started dating new people, and now it's time to let you know what I learned and how you too can be healthy during this pretty trash time. The first thing we need to talk about is what in the heck is happening to our bodies that our favorite foods, like a chocolate chip cookie, having a bite of that makes us want to barf. And honestly, it's the amount of stress that we're holding on to, because we are in crisis mode at the beginning of a breakup. Either you broke up with somebody or they broke up with you. And especially if you were blindsided or you didn't know it was coming, it can feel so daunting, so scary. And the amount of stress that you put on yourself is cranked all the way up. And when we have that amount of stress, our cortisol levels are going all the way up, basically to keep us alive, because it's in a fight or flight response. And our brain is telling our digestive system, hey dude, we don't need you right now as readily available, so you could slow down if you want. And that's really what it's doing. So it's lowering our appetite. Our digestion is actually slowing down. But the good news is this fight or flight response really isn't too long. I think it took me about a week and a half to start feeling hungry again. Yet, this is also the time that a lot of women or men or whoever are really thinking like, ooh, we're gonna be in the breakup diet mindset. And during a breakup, I totally get wanting to score like a new hot bod, but I'm gonna tell you what, not eating is a surefire way of not letting that happen. Because when you don't eat, I've said this time and time again, your BMR, your metabolism will slow down. And even if you are losing weight, you don't just lose fat mass, you're also losing your hard-earned muscle mass. And it takes a lot more time to rebuild muscle than it does to add more adipose tissue or fat to our bodies. All right, so we're in crisis mode. I have some dietitian advice that not only do I want to give to you, but things that I took for myself as well. When you don't want to eat, everything sounds gross, it's still so important to eat. So you want to prioritize calories and protein. Meaning maybe it's time to look for some more nutrient-dense foods, dried fruits, or even trail mixes that you like. Have a little bag of trail mix in your purse or bag at all times. Maybe leave some in your car as a little car snack. And especially protein. If we're not eating as much calories as normal, it's okay for a short period of time, but you still don't want to lose weight really quickly because you're going to lose your muscle mass. So that protein is gonna help you. And if you're thinking, Nicole, there's no way I can eat a chicken or eggs or tofu or whatever it may be, maybe reach for some Greek yogurts, cottage cheeses, even some protein shakes that you don't even have to make. Buy some already made protein or smoothie shakes from your grocery store so that you can sip on some calories and protein throughout the day. And also, it's going to give you energy. When we don't have energy, hate to break it to you, we do pretty stupid things like text exes. So make sure that you are fueling your body so that you don't text your ex. And also during this time, a lot of people are revving up their workouts. And if you work out on a low fuel, I don't want you to get lightheaded, and I want you to fuel your body so that it doesn't eat itself. You know what I mean? So eat your calories, trail mixes, protein shakes, any of your favorite foods. That's gonna be the key thing during the crisis moment. The second stage of a breakup nutrition is when your appetite comes rushing back, because it's basically in that binge restrict cycle without really trying to be in a binge restrict cycle. Your appetite was all the way down, not because you wanted it to be, but because your body was stressed out. Now the stress has subsided a little bit, your body realized that it's really low on fuel, so your appetite's gonna be cranked all the way up. And when that happens, your body kind of wants hyperpalatable foods. And what are hyperpalatable foods? Those are foods that have both a mix of high carbs and high fat. Now, it's not just high carbs. I know a lot of people like to demonize carbs, but it's actually high carbs and high fat, because those two macronutrients together are freaking delightful. Pasta, pizza, ice cream, delightful things. Those things, although good and you should have them because there is no bad food, you want to make sure you're also having nutrient-rich foods like lean meats and whole grains and fruits and vegetables and all of that. Now, will you have the same amount of nutrition as you usually do when you're not freaking stressed out? No, and that's okay. You're kind of ping-pong back and forth of when you have zero appetite and when you have all the appetite. And that's why it's important that during both of these stages, you are kind of cognizant or aware that this is happening and this is normal. When my appetite did come back, I would have comfort foods. Like, my uptick with eating mashed potatoes was like 5-fold. So I would make sure that I would have that comfort food that I wanted. But in addition to it, I would eat as much as I could of more nutrient-rich, lean proteins, fruits that I could possibly have at that time. A third part of this whole part of your life that is pretty stressful and sad and heartbreaking and all the bad feelings that we really don't like feeling, or at least I don't like feeling, is to give yourself some self-compassion. Your diet, your nutrition, etc. isn't going to look the same right now, and that's okay. If you are noticing that you really can't stomach food, I highly recommend protein shakes and a multivitamin. I want to make sure you're getting all your vitamins and minerals. What foods really helped me, I had 3 that actually I would put in a lunchbox every day. One would be a Fairlife high protein shake, maybe 2 of them, depends how busy my day was. And then second would be a Koya smoothie shake. Koya has really, really good protein shakes as well, but because I already had a chocolate shake from the Fairlife, I would always incorporate one of Koya's fruity smoothies that have fiber and protein. The strawberry banana smoothie is so good. And then I would buy one Publix sub, cut it into small, teeny tiny sandwiches to eat throughout the day when I could stomach it, because your girl's favorite food is a turkey and chipotle cheese Publix sub. Awesome. Very niche, but so delightful. But just like your body lies to you that you're not hungry and food's not important, it is. Your body may also be lying to you that you're not gonna be able to get through this, because you are gonna be able to get through this. And maybe it's time to delete the number, mute them on social media, whatever you need to do. Find some new gal pals, new friends around, hang out with your family, watch TV shows, get new hobbies, and get stoked for this new chapter. It's going to be so much fun. If you want to talk about it, you can definitely write some comments down below. I'm here for you. And if there's anything else nutrition or fitness related you want to hear about, let your girl know. And if you haven't already, press like, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.